I'm Austin Jones, a sophomore runner at Botkins High School. Fish Report Live starts now.
Coming to you live from Studio F in Russia, Ohio, it's the Fish Report Live Show with your hosts, Craig Fissinger and Ken Francis.
Welcome, everybody, to a special edition of Fish Report Live. It is Wednesday, April the 24th. Here with me tonight, I've got Botkins High School cross-country and track coach Ryan Gutman. Ryan is filling in for Craig tonight, and special guest, special college report with some kids tonight. And Ryan, thank you for taking time out and joining us on our show.
I'll tell you, Ken, it is a pleasure to be here, and I'm looking forward to talking to the ex-athletes here from the county. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight.
Well, again, you're a teacher, you're a cross-country coach, you're a track coach, and now you're a guest on Fish Report Live in the studio. That tops it all, doesn't it? So, well, listen, we saw you last week in Minster. Your opinion on the competition at that meet and how the track season is going thus far.
Well, I'll tell you, every year that Minster meet is it's grueling as far as the competition. It's like a regional meet, really. But from a personal standpoint, our kids competed well. We ran a lot of PRs, and so it was nice to see. And I always tell our kids that to be the best, you have to compete against the best, and that Minster Invitational certainly gives us an opportunity to do that.
Yes, it does. Well, tonight we're going to have an opportunity to talk to a couple of Shelby County graduates and current college stars, Katie Borchers, a Russia alumni and currently running for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and Justin Hoyne, a Fort Loramie graduate and currently playing baseball for Capital University in Columbus. But Ryan, first of all, like every show starts, we're going to start tonight's show off with a trivia question. So tonight I get to try to stump you, all right?
All right, let's try it.
All right. Well, who is the you're a track guy, all right? So I'm going to ask you, who is the defending team champion of the Division III girls track meet? Last year's defending champion of the girls track meet. Was it A, Minster, B, Gates Mills Gilmore Academy, C, Versailles, or D, Waynesfield Goshen?
I have to think about that when I have a little time, don't I?
Yes, you do. You got about 30 minutes to think about it. People can send in help to you as well. And I know it's a tough question for you. I get Craig usually every week, so I'm going to try to get you this week. But we're going to talk track first of all. And starting tonight, we're going to have Katie Borchers live with us on the telephone from Ohio State. Katie is the current record holder for the Russia Raiders in the 800-meter run at 2:13.75. She set that as a state champion in the 2011 OHSAA state meet. And she's also the current indoor record holder at Ohio State with an impressive 2:06.95. Ryan, you coached against Katie. What do you remember most about her?
I'll tell you, Ken, what I remember most about Katie was just seemed like always in control of the race. She was relentless the way she went after the race, and she just always seemed to be in complete control. Very smooth runner, and just very, very difficult to beat if you're an opposing team.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I was fortunate. My daughters, both daughters, had a chance to be teammates of Katie. And, we had great teams, and Katie obviously was a major part of that success here at Russia. And now with us on the phone tonight, we have live Katie Borchers from Ohio State. Katie, are you with us?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, you're very welcome. First of all, Katie, I know it's a busy time of the year for you. It's finals week. and you're coming down to the end of your sophomore year. Explain to us how your season's going at Ohio State.
My season's going well. We're in outdoor track right now, but indoor track went fairly well. I'm just trying to get back down to my 206 range that I was in indoor, but we're working on it, so we're getting there.
How are finals going for you? I know you got finals this week. Are you all done yet, or do you have a few more to go?
I have 2 more to go, so I will be done on Tuesday.
All right. Well, good luck with those. Congratulations once again on your Jesse Owens performance last week. You ran a 2:10. You finished first place in the outdoor 800 meet. I know it was pretty windy on Saturday. You mentioned you're wanting to get your time back down to where you want it to be. Are you happy with your progress so far?
I am. I'm really happy with my progress. We're doing a lot of harder workouts and more speed workouts, so hopefully that'll pay off in the end.
I noticed also Saturday or on Friday you ran the 1,500 meter run. You did very well in that as well. You finished 10th place. Which distance do you prefer to run, the 800 or the 15?
Well, I like them both, but I really like the 800 just because that was my favorite event in high school. It's what I was recruited for, so I really enjoy that race. But I'm kind of learning to like the 1,500 too. I'm getting a little bit stronger, so my coaches kind of want me to run that one too. So just whatever they want me to run, I'll run.
Hi, Katie. This is Ryan Gutman. Nice to be speaking with you.
Oh, nice to speak with you too.
And you know, congratulations on everything you're doing at Ohio State. It's so neat to see someone from the county breaking records at a Big Ten school. That's really cool. But I had the pleasure of coaching against you when you were in high school. In your senior year, I still remember that race when you won the state meet in the 800, and you ran a great time when you did that. But so far, you've shaved almost 7 seconds off of your time, which is a huge improvement. How have you been able to accomplish that? Can you explain some of the workouts you've done and just how competition maybe has forced you to become just 7 seconds better? How can you explain a little of that?
Yeah. Well, I think there's a lot of factors that go into that. But I think the big one is during practice, we do a lot more all-out speed stuff. So we kind of take our easy days really easy, and then on our hard days, we run pretty hard. And then we also, a couple times a week, we have 2-a-days. So that I'm sure has an effect. And then we also do a lot more weight training than I did in high school. So, and even running against, faster competition definitely helps too.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, speaking of high school, your sister Emily now is a sophomore at Russia, and she's just off to a great start also this spring. Have you had a chance to watch her compete? And how good do you think she's going to be? Is she going to be able to fill her big sister's shoes?
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to see her compete, but I get updates from text messages, and she'll call me and all those things. So I kind of keep up to date that way. And then on how good she's going to be, it's hard telling, but I don't like to put a lot of pressure on her. I just tell her to go out and run and have fun and just try her best, and that's all she can really do.
That's good. That's good stuff right there, Katie. We've got one last question for you, and we'll let you go. First of all, actually, I saw Katie run last night. I was at the meet. She did very well, if you didn't hear. And, she continues to get stronger, as do all the girls. We haven't been fortunate to have a real nice weather yet. So hopefully we get the weather cleared up, and times will start coming down then. Go ahead. One last question for you, Katie. There's a couple other girls, local girls, Fort Loramie alum, Janelle Oberding. She's currently a sophomore at Ohio State, as well as Versailles alumni freshman Tammy Berger. Could you give us an update on these two young ladies and how their seasons are going?
Well, indoor, they finished strong in indoor. We all ran at the Indoor Big Ten Championships. And then outdoor, so far, Janelle has run a 2:08, and then Tammy in the 800. And then Tammy has run the 1500 in a 4:32. So they're running very well. And we're just trying to keep knocking times off and getting times better for Big Tens. So.
Well, like I said, Katie, I think as the track warms up, the weather warms up, and Ryan, you can probably speak for that too. The times definitely come down considerably, don't they?
They do, and once this weather breaks, Katie, I'm sure you're going to see it, and I'm sure we're going to see it around here at the high school level too. The times will just go crazy. They'll go so low.
Mm-hmm. So, listen, Katie, that's great stuff. Good luck on your final exams. I know you're busy. Good luck in the outdoor season, and we'll look forward to seeing you back in Russia, maybe training this summer. And we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us on Fish Report Live.
No, not a problem. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah.
That was Katie Borchers, Ryan, and I tell you what, great athlete, great young lady, and just a super runner. She was fantastic at Russia. She's doing very well on Ohio State, and it's just fun talking to Katie and having her on the phone, wasn't it?
I agree, and she's a great kid, and I always enjoy talking to her at the meets. And, I miss seeing her around now, but still get to talk to her mom and her sister a lot, and just a great family.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. And, Ryan, speaking of 800 runners, you had a great one yourself at Botkins last year, who now runs for Wright State, and Brittany Bailey, who graduated. And now you've also got another good 800 runner this year in Chloe Flora. So are you like a specialty coaching these 800 runners, or what is it over
I'll tell
there?
you what, it's easy to coach when you have that kind of talent coming forward. But, yeah, Brittany certainly set the bar for Chloe at Botkins, and now Brittany's doing it at Wright State. And we know we've also got Austin Jones for Botkins running a good 800 so far this year. So I would like to think we're going to keep improving in that.
Well, listen, good luck to them. And, listen, Ryan, we're halfway done with our show already. We've got another great interview coming up here with Fort Loramie alumni Justin Hoyne. And right now we're going to take a commercial break. So here's a word from our sponsors, and everybody stay right there.
I got red and blues in my rear view to a 9 down 75. I got blood on my boots and a shaky hand and a smoking 45. There's a light in the sky, 10-step bulls, all with the beat on me. Well, I hope they're ready for a long, long night, 'cause I won't go easily. They'll never take me alive. Go on after me, 'cause I shot that girl. The woman said she loved me. They'll never take me alive. This is the end of me, 'cause I shot that girl. The woman said she loved me. My friends all told me what I could not believe, what the whole town already knew. With that little girl I call my own, she just could not be true. So I drove around till I found a truck parked in that boy's drive. Well, I kicked in the door, emptied my gun, said, hey, have a nice night, but never take me alive. Go on after me, 'cause I shot that girl. The woman said she loved me. You'll never take me alive. This is the end of me, 'cause I shot that girl. The woman said she loved me.
Welcome, everybody, back to Fish Report Live. Ryan, like I said, the show's half over. You're doing a great job. What are your thoughts so far?
What a great operation you guys have here. This is a lot of fun.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we enjoy doing what we do, and we got great work back in the sound room with TK and Heavy D. There they are. Hi, guys. And actually, there's Ross back here, too. Ross is typically our general manager. He takes care of a lot of the behind-the-scenes things for us. So, Ross, thanks for putting your face back there, and appreciate all the work you do. Well, listen, Ryan, we've talked track. I know you're a track and cross-country guy, but I also know you're a sports guy and you're an athlete. So I'm sure you don't mind talking a little baseball next, do you?
Let's talk any sport we can.
All right. Well, listen, our next guest on Fish Report Live tonight, played football and basketball at Fort Laramie High School, but he's most remembered as a baseball player, and he's currently doing very well pitching baseball for Capital University in Columbus. Ryan, do you remember Justin?
Well, I remember he was the star pitcher for the Redskins. He's probably most remembered for that state championship game when he threw a one-hitter, and now he's at Capital University.
Yeah, he's doing very well. You know, he's just off of Tommy John surgery. His brother is doing very well in the minor leagues right now. He's just tearing up Double-A ball, and, you know, we can't wait to talk to Justin on the phone. And do we have him on the phone yet, guys? All right. What's that? Is he on the phone? All right. Live with us tonight, we have Justin. Justin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All righty. Well, listen, Justin, I know you also are in the middle of finals week over there at Capital. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy studying schedule and your baseball schedule to join us on the show tonight.
Not a problem.
Listen, first of all, congratulations on some big wins last week. You pitched a great game, a game one of a doubleheader. You threw a 7-inning shutout. This week, you were named OAC Pitcher of the Week. Obviously, you're off to a great start. Tell us how happy you are with that right now.
Oh, it was definitely good to go in and finally pitch well. I've past couple outings, I struggled a little bit against some real good teams. I pitched against Marietta, who, I mean, they just have a solid squad. They've won national championship past 2 years, so it's good to get my confidence back up. And I'm feeling strong. Got some rest in last week. I was on like 7 days rest, which really helped. Coming off Tommy John, my arm strength's just not as there, and I can't recover as fast. So it's good to get back and winning a little bit.
Well, when I heard you had Tommy John surgery, you know, I know sometimes that sets people back. Sometimes it makes them a little stronger. What are your thoughts on the surgery, and how long ago was your surgery?
Well, right now I'm just a year and 2 weeks from surgery. So right now it's usually when most people become 100%. I actually started throwing first game of the year was like right at 10 months. And at that time I was actually throwing a little bit harder than I am now. But just not having the off season to get my arm strength there, I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut with velocity. But I know there's only 4 games left, but it's definitely starting to come back now, and it's starting to feel strong. My biggest problem has been just trying to find the strikes out. I've been a little more wild than usual, having that whole year of not throwing.
Well, as long as you're wild in the strike zone somewhere, Justin, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, just curious for our listeners out there, what are you hitting the radar gun at right now?
Usually I try to be consistent in upper 80s, but see, on Saturday I topped out at 91, so sometimes touched in the 90s, but usually right around mid to high 80s.
Nice. When are you scheduled to pitch again?
This Saturday we play our conference rival Otterbein, and they're actually ranked 3rd in the OAC right now, and we are in 5th, top 4 to the tournament. So it's a huge game, and I'll be on the hill first game Saturday.
All right. Well, listen, congratulations and good luck to you on that game.
Hi, Justin.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Justin. This is Ryan Gutman. I wanted to say the same thing to you I said to Katie. What an honor it is to watch someone from Shelby County doing so well in college. But you won a state championship at Fort Laramie your senior year, so you're used to the highest level of baseball at the high school level. What's the difference when you stepped onto the mound at the collegiate level?
Well, the biggest difference for me was getting adjusted to the practice schedule of college. In high school, I hit in the lineup, so, you know, I was used to taking batting practice and fielding ground balls. But going to the college level, my role on the team was to be number one pitcher. So I never get to take any ground balls or never hit any batting practice. So just trying to make the practice schedule work out, you know, with 2 hours of throwing and practicing your pitching, you have to learn how to make fun. But another big difference, I'd say, is in high school you usually have maybe 2 or 3 batters that you're really nervous about, you know, usually the guys in the middle of the order. But in college, you know, everybody was their best hitter on the team in high school. So 1 through 9, you got to be aware and can't make any mistakes, else they're going to make you pay for it.
Okay, well, once your college season is over, can you explain how you stay sharp for the next season?
let's see, after freshman year, I played some summer ball because I had aspirations, maybe playing at the next level. But anymore, I'm focusing a little bit more on school. So this summer, I'm probably just going to play a lot of softball. I'm not playing any organized baseball. Just going to work and prepare for school next year. This is a big summer for me.
Okay, well, we know you're both being at college, a student and an athlete. Can you tell us what you're studying right now? Tell our listeners what you're studying for right now, and then what your future plans hold.
Like I said, this summer is huge because I'm a pre-dental student, so my aspirations to go into dental school, and I have the entrance exam I need to take at the end of May, so I'll be preparing for that at the beginning of the summer, but I'll also be applying for dental school during the month of June. So essentially, I'll know by middle of my senior year what I'm doing after undergraduate. So it could be a great senior year, just kind of relaxing, knowing I know where I'm already going.
Ryan, this is Ken again. I've got one last question for you. And a couple weeks ago we interviewed your brother Jared on the show, and Jared's tearing up Double-A ball right now at Frisco. He's, we follow him a lot around here, and congratulations to what he's doing so far. And it's just fun watching a young local kid go through the minor leagues like he's doing. But I've got to ask you this, Justin. Justin Hoyne's on the mound. Jared Hoyne steps into the batter's box. He's a good hitter. What are you going to start him off with? What are you going to get him out with, and who wins the battle?
Just for fun, I'd probably have to throw some fastballs up close to him just to scare him off a little bit. Being my brother, we've always talked about facing each other. But just on law and averages, I'm going to say, of course I win. I win 7 times out of 10. But he's used to seeing mid-80s, high-80s fastballs, so I definitely have to start him out with some hard breaking balls, and hopefully I can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Well, that's good stuff, and as a good younger brother, I would expect probably nothing less than a little chin music on that first pitch.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, listen, great stuff. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. Good luck to you the rest of the year in baseball, and, thanks a lot for joining us on Fish Report Live tonight.
Hey, thanks so much,
Justin.
Good to have you.
Well, that was Justin Hoyne. Ryan, he did a great job. He's really off to a great start at Capital since he had that surgery done. And, you take a young kid like that, he's hitting low 90s with his fastball. Who knows? You got to dream big, and who knows? He may be facing his brother someday in the minor leagues or in the major leagues. Who knows? And
I like what he said. Being a younger brother, you definitely got to throw your older brother some chin music, you would think, with a nice fastball, get him out of the batter's box, and then go in with a curveball or something and strike him out. That's for sure. Well, listen, we've talked to 2 college athletes now, Ryan, and I know they're busy with their studies. They're busy with their athletics that they're doing and their training. How do you think they juggle that high demand through college, and what does it take for those kids to be successful? Well, it certainly hasn't hurt Justin. He's going in to be a dental dentist, and so that his studies certainly haven't been hurt. You hear a lot about college kids. They're in sports are more organized, and they're very structured, and they get to schedule classes first and things of that nature. So he's doing a great job. He's from Shelby County. He's a smart kid, and he's a good athlete. So he's got the best of both worlds. Yes, he does. Well, how about back in the sound room, TK, Heavy D? You guys got anything to comment on so far tonight?
Well, like you guys said, I think it was a fun show looking at kids and coming out of especially Shelby County League and then going on to college. I've been looking around at some other kids that are out there playing this spring. We've got 2 from Houston, Brandon Ike and Danielle Monier. From Sydney, Aaron Denzio's a track star over at California University of Pennsylvania. And then Rushie's own Mitchell Bensman is playing baseball for Gallaudet over near Washington. And that's just the spring sports, and I'm sure I've missed a couple out there. And I know there's a lot of fall sports SEL stars out there, so we might have to do this again next fall and see who we can dig up and talk to, because there's a lot of them out there.
How about you, Heavy D? You got anything tonight?
Yeah, just big hats off to Ryan tonight. Ryan, I was sitting in your shoes about 4 months ago with Heavy D's outdoor adventure, and had a lot of fun with that. And you're doing a bang-up job out there.
Hey, well, I appreciate it.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate those comments back here. You know, Ryan, we're just about ready to wrap up our show tonight here, but we've got two more things to talk about here first. But the first thing we're going to do is get back to that trivia question. Now, again, you know, we're track related here. You know, I stump Craig all the time, and so you know, my goal was to stump you tonight as well. So my question to you was this: who is the defending team champion of the Division III girls state track meet? Is it Minster girls, Gates Mills Gilmore Academy, Versailles, or Waynesfield Goshen? Now, before you answer, let me say one other thing. If I didn't live in Russia or Botkins, you know where I'd like to live? Gates Mills Gilmore Academy. Isn't that a great name?
That is a great name.
Uh-huh.
It really is.
Were they defending champs last year or not?
Well, here's the embarrassing thing. I was at the state meet last year with an athlete, and obviously I didn't pay close enough attention because I'm going to struggle with this one.
Uh-huh. Well,
but, you know, odds are, you know, Minster's got so many of them, you would think, well, what's just another one?
Right.
Let's go with B. What was it?
Gates Mills Gilmore Academy?
Let's go with that one.
Well, you know what? I stumped you.
Was
You're
it C?
wrong. No, it is C, the Versailles Tigers.
I had it down.
Yep,
to
that
those
game.
two.
Yep,
Okay.
Versailles actually won the last year's meet on the last race of the day, the 4x4. It was very exciting, right down to the very finish. And Waynesfield Goshen, actually the Horn girls, who you see right there, we've had on the show before. They actually were state runner-up last year, and Gates Mills got third, I believe. So, but you know, hey, that's all part of being fun on the show, right there, trying to stump you guys. So, anyways, that does it for our show tonight. I'm going to give away a couple T-shirts tonight. You guys got a problem with that back here or not?
I'd hand them out, Ken.
All right, 2 T-shirt winners tonight. I'm going to give one to Botkins sophomore Austin Jones for that awesome interview or that awesome show he did for us there at the beginning. I'm also going to give one to Botkins coach Ryan Gutman for joining us in the studio tonight.
All right. And, you know, Austin was a turkey because he knew I was coming on tonight, and he did not tell me that he had that little intro, so he might have to run a little extra tomorrow at practice.
Well, he did a great job. So that's going to do it tonight for Fish Report Live. A special thanks to Austin Jones for doing that intro for us tonight, Katie Borchers, Justin Hoyne, and a big thanks to our studio guy here today, Ryan Gutman, for joining us. And like I said, that's going to do it for Fish Report. We'll be back next week, hopefully, with another fun show. Until then, everyone have a great rest of the week, and good night.
Good night.
From Studio F in Russia, Ohio, for Ken Francis, Craig Kissinger, and TK, this is Heavy D, signing off saying good night and good fishing.